Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Sarah, and we are going to start our new designer training. So this is for those designers who are brand new to Chalk Couture, or maybe you've been with Chalk Couture for a little while, but you haven't had a chance to do all the training and sign up and get your commission engine going and all of that stuff. So this may just be a refresher for a lot of you also. So I would encourage everybody to watch it and to share it with your team and your downline. So what I'd love to do is go through a couple things with you and take you through some really important places that I want you to go within Chalk Couture and within our team, so that you can get all your education and learn all the things that you need to learn with the company. So first of all, I'm Sarah. I'm the team leader of Team Rock Your Chalk. For the last 7 years, I've been making wood signs using my Silhouette Cameo, which is a little machine that makes the vinyl cutouts. You might have heard of a Cameo or a Cricut. However, you have to weed out all of these little insides, and it's just a very tedious process. So when Chalk Couture came along, it was literally the item that I had been dreaming about, because it eliminates the need to even use a fancy machine. So you can become a sign maker with no special equipment, no months of learning the software and things like that. So when Chalk Couture came along, I dove headfirst into the company. I have never done direct sales before in my life. In fact, I have kind of a not so great impression of direct sales, just because we all have that friend who tries to talk to us after 10 years of no communication, and it just kind of gets a bad rap sometimes. And I'll just say that I haven't had a very good experience in my life with a lot of people like that. So I was one of those who said, I will never do direct sales, ever, ever, ever. That's not going to be me. No way, Jose. Lo and behold, here I am. So while I don't have direct sales experience, I do have a ton of business experience. I'm also a blogger. I'm an author. I've written a successful ebook. And I also ran a creative coaching group. So you can follow me at my Facebook page or on any social media platforms. You can find me at Simply Sarah. And I've got some blog posts even about Chalk Couture. So I'd encourage you to check out my website and all. It's just, there's a lot of good articles for business advice. And so I think it's just a cool place to go if you're trying to run a business. So anyway, we are on the ground floor of, this is literally the coolest product to hit the DIY industry in a very long time. There's nothing really like it on the market right now. So you're in a really good place. If you're starting with Chalk Couture, I'm excited that you're here. There's just so much opportunity here for us that I want you guys to be excited too. Are there downsides and are there drawbacks and all their out of stock issues right now? Of course, it's a brand new company. And so we're going to have some of those issues. But at the end of the day, I believe in this product and I believe that it's going to take you really great places if you will give it the time. Okay. There are going to be frustrations. There are going to be, issues that arise, but we just need to power through those and realize what the opportunity is here. So, okay, there are several ways that you can run your Chalk Couture business. And that's kind of what I loved about the company and what drew me in even more. You literally can choose which way you want to go, or you can do a combination of all three. So you can do parties and make and takes. Now, this isn't going to be your traditional, pampered chef party where you're going to invite your friends over and they're going to watch the product and then they're going to shop from a catalog. Chalk Couture doesn't necessarily have a model for that. I mean, you could do it, no problem. The easiest way, though, because nobody wants to come and just watch somebody demonstrate something, right? That's just like, we've all done that. It's not really fun. You want to have some sort of party where people are actually making something. They're leaving with the product. They're leaving after having a fun night of like Pinterest-inspired crafts, right? So you can do make and take parties. You can sell the product online or in person at events like vendor events. Chalk Couture products demonstrate really, really well because you can blend a couple colors on a feather and you will blow their minds. I have signed up more people and sold more product to people right after showing them, oh yeah, you can add these two colors together And check this out. You don't even need a squeegee or a fancy tool. I'm using my 10 paint brushes right here on my fingers. And they're just amazed. And they'll purchase on the spot. They'll sign up on the spot. It's just a really great demonstration product. So you can also just use the transfers to help you create beautiful wood signs, beautiful works of art on glass, your own chalkboards, or anything like that. And you can sell on Etsy. You can sell on Amazon Handmade. You can sell on a third-party app or your own website. You're absolutely able to use these transfers to unleash your own creativity and be able to make really beautiful things and then turn around and sell those things. That's very different from a traditional direct sales model. So very exciting, very exciting. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to navigate to your back office, and we're going to look at a couple things. I'm going to show you how to log in. We're going to start from scratch, okay? So let me switch over to this screen. And hang on real quick. All right, we're going to go to Google. We're going to share our screen here. All right, so what I'm going to do, so you've signed up, you paid for your kit, all that, it's on the way. What you're going to do is you're going to log back into your account, okay? So number one thing, very important, is that you are not a www, okay? Your website is going to be the http:// and then you're going to put what you put for your store name. So mine, I selected Simply Sarah, and it's going to be .chalkcouture.com. Excuse me. All right, so you're going to let that load. So you know that you've landed on your page here. This is also the website you're going to give to people when they want to shop, okay? But two separate places. If somebody's going to shop or join or whatever, they're going to come to the left side menu and select shop, etc. If you want to get to your back office, you're going to select log in, okay? You're going to log in. You're going to enter just like when you signed up. So it's going to be your email and your password, and you're going to log in. All right, so let's look at some of the things that are here. This is your Chalk Couture back office, all right? This is your dashboard. Let's go over a couple things. These are pending orders. So these are orders that are placed on your website that have either, and it'll tell you if they've shipped yet. This is going to tell you your sales volume for the date and then month to date. This is orders that are coming in off your website, okay? This is how many orders have come in. I haven't been pushing Chalk Couture this month simply because there's a lot of out of stock issue, and I have built up my own personal inventory. So I'm selling items through my personal inventory, not necessarily leading people to the website, because right now Chalk Couture has when something is out of stock, it is just pulled from the website as opposed to saying out of stock. So when you send a customer to your website, they're going to be like, I only see 6 transfers, and that kind of stinks. So for right now, I'm working on some things behind the scenes. I'm working at parties and working with my own inventory, okay? As far as unique visitors, this is going to be how many people visited your website. So this link, the HTTP, your name /Chalk Couture, and then how many have visited per month, okay? You're going to be able to go to your sales dashboard, and then this will, you'll be able to see any pending sales that are going on. Orders, custom orders, inventory. So this is the one that everybody wants to know about. You are going to click. So a lot of people are like, how do I order? I signed up. Now what do I do? You go to inventory. Okay. You're going to go inventory and you're going to purchase inventory. Here are all the transfers that are available right now. Something to note. Do not search by category. It will not come up right, all right? The best thing to do is just leave all 154 products on here and then just click page by page. So sometimes when new transfers get uploaded, you'll see me post or you'll see somebody post, the Merry Christmas transfer is live, page 3, and then you'll get a bunch of people who are like, that's weird, it's not my page 3. Yes, it is. You have to leave it on all products though, okay? And then the pages will be the same. Generally, pages 2 and 3 or pages 1 and 2 are going to be your chalk paste. Pages 7 are typically your large chalkboards, our big, beautiful chalkboards. And then these are all the transfers that are available. We also have some new shadow boxes and all kinds of really cool things. So Chalk the Halls is still available this morning as of 11:14. and it is 9:03 a.m. So Chalk the Halls is a very popular transfer, and it is available right now. So run and grab that if you're watching today. So you're going to add these items to your cart, and then you're going to select My Cart, and then you are able to check out, okay? Orders will ship within 3 to 5 business days. Important to note that currently turnaround time is right on that 5 business days, okay? It's a very busy season. There's a lot going on right now. So you just have to practice some patience when it comes to your Chalk Couture order and know that it's probably going to be closer to the 5 business days, okay? A lot of this stuff isn't super important. We don't really need to go over all of it right now. eWallet is going to be about taxes. It's going to be about the sales tax that's going to be owed. So you'll be able to go in here, see all your orders. If these are orders that you're taking on your own. So say you're at a vendor event and you're taking orders out of your inventory using your Chalk Shop app, you're going to collect the sales tax right there. And then you're going to have to remit that to Chalk Couture, okay? So this is your back office. This is how you order. Those are the really important things that you need to know right now. Second thing I want you to do is go to announcements, okay? The product list is going to be your guide to tell you what products are currently in stock, what products are running low, what's going to be coming back soon, and those sorts of things. So we definitely want to be aware of this. So let's go here real quick and let's check the current product list, okay? So these are the things that are out of stock, and it's going to tell you when they're going to bring them back, okay? So that you've got this transfer is not coming back until December. So if you're looking for that, though, you know, that's going to come back in December. A lot of these are saying November. So I expect within a couple weeks, we're going to have a whole lot of transfers coming back. And they update this once a week, usually on Thursdays when the email comes out. You will get an email every Thursday from Chalk Couture. It's the Chalk Central Update. And they're going to give you an updated product list, okay? So I want you guys to be very familiar with coming to Chalk Couture, clicking on the announcements, and checking out all the current product list. That's how you're going to stay informed and you're going to know what is in stock. Also, let me give you a quick little tip here. So if you want to know how much of an item is in stock, I'm going to show you a little trick for doing it. So let's check the Chalk the Halls transfer if it's still here. Let's see if it's here. Okay, here's Chalk the Halls. So you'll notice it doesn't tell you exactly how many are in stock, right? It's here. What I do is I put in like an obscenely high number, like let's try 450. It's going to pop back and tell me there's only 320 available. So that tells me right there, we're getting low. We're not super low yet, but 320. If you jump in there and you see only 20 available, of course, you're going to want to order right away, okay? So that's a little tip for you. All right, back to announcements so I can show you all of these stuff here. Chalk Couture business documents and marketing materials. This is another section that you need to be very familiar with. So I want you to copy and paste this, and you're going to bookmark this page so you can refer back to it very often, okay? So things that are on the business documents section, policies and procedures. I want you guys to read through that, understand that, learn so that you can eventually tell your future team that's in the policies and procedures, or we're allowed to do that, or we're not allowed to do that. All right, designer startup guide, understanding sales tax, large events and expos, all these things that you need to be familiar with. You need to read all of these, okay? Designer logos. These are logos that you can use within your business. You're going to want to put independent, I think that one of them says independent designer, and then you can do that. A lot of people are asking about the designer debut and the hostess rewards. You guys, it's all right here, business documents, okay? Everything can be found here. We're going to talk about the incentive trip. It's got a whole PDF all about the incentive trip if you want to work on earning that. These are a bunch of social media images that you can use for your Facebook page. So you don't have to search and say, I don't know what to put on my Facebook page. Chalk Couture has done it for you, okay? Check out the November Instagram photo. Look how pretty this is. Meet me under the mistletoe. You can do that. You don't have to make your own. You can just have it. It's beautiful. Look how cute this photo is, okay? Adorable. You share that with your customers, and then you tell them, buy this, 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 and this, and you can make it at home, no problem. They already have the December Club Couture image out as well. This will be the best year yet. So they've already released that. That's going to be, you can start promoting that in December or November when you get it, and start pushing that for December for people to make for the new year. Okay. Then we have a lot of frequently asked questions. Okay. All just general product questions, events, taxes, leadership, designer locator, designer office and chalk shop, and shipping. Okay. Lots and lots of frequently asked questions that you can read through all of this stuff, familiarize yourself with, all right? Then the very last thing that I wanted to, I have two more things. One other thing I want to talk to you about is the Chalk Couture training. Copy this, save it, and put it in your bookmarks. Also, lots of resources here for you. There's a whole series on getting started. You watch all of these videos. Yes, I know it's going to take some time, but if you don't have the time to devote to your business, then your business is not going to pay you like a business. It will pay you like a hobby. So you want to make sure that you set aside some time for watching all these videos, for watching the training videos, for the system. This is going to tell you all how to, do your back office. And yeah, I'm kind of running through that stuff with you, but this is definitely more detailed. There's no sense in me creating a video showing you guys the same things, okay? You have all the training here that you need directly from Chalk Couture. So please watch the training videos, okay? And this is all found again under announcements. All right, the last thing I wanted to do was show you Commission Engine. Your Commission Engine is how you are going to keep track of your downline, your volume. If you have your team, you're going to want to know who's qualified on your team, and all that kind of like really important stuff. When someone's like, how do I find my PV? It's in your Commission Engine, okay? So you guys, this needs to be one of the first things that you set up after you sign up for Chalk Couture. You need to go through and set up your Commission Engine, okay? So you're going to copy this link, and you're going to paste it here. Now, understand that it's going to give you some steps for your first login. So you need to follow these steps 1 through 7 exactly as they are written so that you can set up your Commission Engine, okay? After you have it set up, you're going to log in. I'm going to go over some things in here with you guys so that you can see what we're looking at. Okay, so this is your main screen. Right up here at the top is going to tell you what month you're in, okay? So we're in the month of November. Now we can click back through and see your statistics for prior months. But what you're going to do is make sure that you're always on your current month, okay? So we're on the month of November. Let's get back here. So number 1, my personal volume, okay? This is orders that you have placed. So you're going to get all credit for that because it's wholesale amount, okay? So when you place an order for $100 wholesale amount, so you're in your back office, you click the buy inventory, you spend $100, it's going to show up personal volume $100. The system takes about 2 hours to update, so don't freak out if it doesn't update right away. Now, if somebody goes to your website and purchases $100 in retail, you're going to get credit for 60 of those dollars, okay? $60 of their $100 retail order will count towards your personal volume. You will get paid 25% commission on that order, and then you will get credit for that volume, okay? So that's what personal volume is right there. All right. Next thing, team volume. This comes into play when you want to move up in the company and promote. You're going to have team volume requirements. So to make mentor level, you will need to have, I believe it's a team volume of 2,000. And then you're personally sponsored qualified. You're going to need 3 people within the company in your team that are qualified. Qualified means they have a personal volume of $100 or more, okay? So in order for you to promote within the company, it's going to be very important that your downline and your team has reached their personal volume goals, okay? So that's what personally sponsored qualified means. These are the people that have signed up directly under you. If they've signed up directly under you, they are your personally sponsored, okay? Also, it's going to give you level 1 mentors and master mentor legs. This is more for the higher roles in the company. So you don't necessarily have to worry about these, but it will keep track of them for you based on their sales and all that stuff. It's going to give you your career title and your current title. You do need to earn your title every single month, okay? So every single month, you're going to start at 0 again, and you're going to start at designer. And then you're going to need to earn that title throughout the month. So you'll see last month, my highest title, last month I made Executive Couturier. This month, however, I haven't hit that yet. I'm just sitting at Couturier level. So I still need to do some things this month in order to reach my promotion for the month. Now, when you promote, your payout will change. So your commissions will change. And you'll see that over here. I'm not going to click on it and go through all that stuff with you, but you will be able to see my commissions. So if you select my commissions, it will pop up and it's going to show you what your monthly commission is so far. When you rank up and you promote within the company, so say you were a designer and then say you started November as a designer, you ended November as a master mentor, you will see that commission amount change because you're going to get a different percentage. So I'm going to go through those with you in just a little bit, but you'll see that amount change, which is really fun. You'll be able to see your bonuses. So like when you hit master mentor for the first time, you earn a $500 bonus. That will show up under achievement bonuses. And then any other bonuses, once you get to Couturier level, will all show up under my bonuses. My ledger is where you're going to be able to see every order that's placed and the percentage that you're earning on that. You're going to click, if you click my team volume, you'll just be able to see again your team volume and then how many designers are on your enterprise. So your enterprise is everybody that starts with you and all the way down. I mean, tons of levels, all the way down. For Chalk Couture purposes, your team is considered your levels 1, 2, and 3. So you will only make money off of your first 3 lines. And then everything under that is considered your enterprise. You're still eligible to make bonuses from people down within your enterprise, but you will only get paid for levels 1 through 3 as far as percentages off sales and stuff like that. You can click My Downline Report is the way to see your downline. So a lot of people are like, I don't even know who's on my team. I don't know what their sales are. Well, you need to be set up in Commission Engine in order to see that. So this is our entire downline. And let's just go over these sections. So what I do is I usually sort it by team volume. That way I can see who my leaders within the team are. If you click team volume right here, it's going to show you. So you're going to go through and you will have your designer. Then you're going to have the person, their advisor, and their sponsor. It's going to tell you what level they're on. So they're going to be on your level 1, your level 2. They could be on your level 8 if you have a really big downline. I think our highest level is maybe 6 right now. I'm not sure. But you can go down through all of this. So we've got, and then it's going to tell you their career title and their current title. It's going to tell you their personal volume. So here's what's important, because if you have a team, you have a downline, you want to make sure that those people are qualified and they are hitting their personal volume requirements, which is going to be that $100 amount to be qualified. They don't have to hit their volume every single month. Like when somebody signs up, we say it's 150 PV per quarter in order to remain an active designer. You will still be a designer even if you don't hit your PV. But for promotion purposes, you want to have a lot of members on your team qualified, because without those qualified designers, you're not going to be able to promote within the company. Okay. It's going to tell you their team volume and their enterprise volume. Okay. So if you've got Sally and she says, I really want to make master mentor this month, then you need to say, okay, let me go check your stats. So you're going to be able to say to her, okay, you've got 5 qualified. That's good. You hit that level, but you need to get 8,000 team volume and you're only at 3,000 team volume. So this is where it's going to help you to help your downline, because you're going to be able to see the report and say to them, here's what you need to do. Okay. And then right here, if you need to contact your team members for any reason, it's going to give you their phone number and their email address. Okay. You can also export this to a Excel file by hitting download CSV, and it's going to export it all for you. Okay. All right. So let's go back, because I think we're done with Commission Engine. That's a general overview for you guys. And then the last thing that I wanted to do with you all was go over the career plan chart. So let's pull up the career plan chart. All right, let's go over this real quick. All right, guys, so it's broken down into 2 phases. Phase 1 is the first 6 levels, and phase 2 is your higher level leaders in the company, okay? So everybody is going to start kind of at 0. You will be considered a designer, and you will, in order to get paid and earn commissions, you need to hit at least $200 per month and have 1 person qualified. This is for downline commissions. Of course, you're always going to get paid commissions on website sales, instant commissions whenever you're selling product. You'll get paid that way. However, if you want to grow a downline and have a team, that requirement will go up. So you're going to want to hit $200 in personal volume. That's every month. That is not that hard to do, guys, okay? I know it seems a little hard when there's not a whole lot in stock, but purchase a chalkboard, sell a customer a chalkboard, sell a customer a couple jars of chalk paste, 1 transfer, a squeegee, and a magnetic chalkboard. You're good. You're hitting these. It's not super hard to do, okay? So you will make leading designer when you hit 200 PV per month. You have 1 personally sponsored qualified. That's 1 person on your team who has hit at least $100 for their PV, okay? You will get paid 3% off that person. And then you get to add these 2 boxes together if they're personally sponsored. Most of your team right now, because we're so new, is all going to be personally sponsored by you. So you get to add these 2 numbers together. So 3% plus 1%. So you're going to make 4% off that person in your downline, off all their sales. Now, the level 1 and the difference in PSV is if you had somebody on your downline and say they had a team of 5 and they decided to quit. Crazy, but they decided to quit. Their team would roll up to you, and they would now be on your level 1. That person's team would be on your level 1. However, you did not personally sponsor those 5 people, so you don't get to make the 3%, but you will make the 1%, okay? You will make 1%. We really don't have to worry about all that yet because there's not too many people quitting the company just yet, but eventually some people will start to taper off and fall off, okay? So master designer, your requirement is still only $200 per month, but you have to have 2 people on your team who have each hit $100 in their personal volume. Once you reach that title, you will then get 3% plus 2%. As long as you personally sponsored them, you're going to make 5% off those people, okay? Pretty cool. Now, we move up a little bit more, okay? You've been with the company for a little bit. You're expected to be doing some more sales. You've kind of gotten the hang of it. Maybe you're doing more make and take parties, etc. Your requirements will go up. So you're going to need to hit a $400 personal volume. You're going to need 3 people on your team who have each hit 1,000, but now you have a team volume requirement. That's what we were looking at under the commission engine where it said team volume. That's where this comes into play. So your team would need to hit $2,000 in team sales. That's including your own. And then you're going to get paid 4%. And then as long as you sponsored them, you're going to get the other 4%. So now you're making 8%. So pretty good. So let's say Susie is your personally sponsored and she's added 3 people to her team. You're going to make 8% off Susie, but then you're going to make 3% off Susie's team, off of her team, okay? So it really starts to stack up and you're really going to start earning some more money here. And then going forward, same kind of deal. Leading mentors, you're going to need 4 personally sponsored qualified, 5,000 team volume, and you're going to be making 10% off your first line and you're personally sponsored. Then you'll make 4% off your second line, and here you'll get 1% off your third line. So your team is getting bigger. You're starting to get rewarded for your team building additionally, okay? Master Mentor is a really great goal to shoot for. You're still only required 400 PV. You need to have 5 personally sponsored, 8,000 team volume, and then you need to have a level 1 mentor. What that means is that needs to be somebody on your first line who has hit 2,000 in team sales, 3 personally sponsored qualified, and their PV is 400. So, but when you hit Master Mentor, you will get a $500 bonus paid out to you, which is really sweet, especially this month. If you can hit that, that's going to come in at Christmas time. Who doesn't want another $500 for Christmas, right? Would be pretty sweet. And then it goes kind of on and on and on with Couturier. The difference in the Couturier levels is that it's going to bring in the enterprise volume requirement, okay? So in order to make Couturier, you need 25,000 enterprise. That's for your entire downline, starting with you, entire downline. And it will add up. The more people you start building and building and building, 25,000 won't be that difficult. And then 100,000 and 250. There's a whole lot more requirements over here. But you can do it. I completely believe in you guys. You can do it. Here's something to strive for, because when you get to the Couturier levels, you start getting these bonuses on top of these commissions, and it really starts to stack up, and it's really great. So it's definitely doable. It's definitely a really good compensation plan, and you can make legit money doing what you love, making crafts for a living, and telling other people about crafts and Chalk Couture. So it's really cool. On top of these commissions, these bonuses, all this stuff, you also have the opportunity to get additional bonuses. So if you have a personal volume between 2,000 and 3,999, you will get a 10% bonus added to you, okay? You're going to get 10% of your personal volume. So if you've got a volume of 2,000, you're getting an extra $200 bonus check this month. Isn't that cool? And then if you have volume over 4,000, you're going to get 20%. So that's stinking awesome, guys. So really, really, it's a great incentive to sell the product, hit your PV goals for yourself, and then take that higher by doing an awesome amount of personal volume, okay? You also will earn $20 in designer dollars for every 200 you hit in personal volume. So that's a good little incentive that it pays you back there. So we also have the designer debut program. I believe that was listed under business docs, like I showed you guys a little bit ago. So you're going to want to go review the designer debut program, because it's a pretty sweet program as well. And you're getting rewarded with basically free product. And who doesn't love that? You can use that to get one of those big, beautiful chalkboards. Okay. All right. I think that might be it. Let me switch back to all right. We navigated our back office. Oh, training materials. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about training materials. Here is my tough love speech. There is zero excuse for you to be uneducated about Chalk Couture. With all of the training resources that I have showed you guys here within this video, you're set. However, We have also created the teamrockyourchalk.com website just for you. It has frequently asked questions on there. It has an email to send when somebody says, oh, I want to join Chalkator, and you're messaging us or messaging me and saying, now what? What do I do? Go to the website. Go to the website because there's a really handy email in there just for you guys to send out to them, okay? I know that it's really easy to just jump on the Facebook page really quickly and ask, but then we're taking time away from our business and doing what we need to do because we're too busy answering questions that have already been answered for you within the frequently asked questions, within the team website, within the training documents. If you guys would just spend a little bit of time reading over all the documents. When I started, so overwhelmed. I didn't even know where to start, but I printed out all of the documents. I printed out the policies and procedures. I highlighted. I printed out the career plan. I studied it. I asked questions. I would call corporate. I would do what I needed to do to get those questions answered. I printed out all of the products so that I could look at them and understand them and know what came with them. So when people asked me questions, I was prepared. So make yourself a binder, print out all of the documents so it's easy for you to get, because I know it's frustrating to go to the website, click here, copy and paste this link, go here. But if you print everything out and make a really easy binder, put tabs on it, training materials, career plan, make it easy for you to find. Carry it around in your purse if you need to, but keep the information handy, keep it easily accessible, and you will really soar because you've gone above and beyond and you've made a way for yourself so that you are taking problems into your own hands and you know how to solve them because you've taken it a step further. You've created documents. You've done what you needed to do to answer your own questions. We want to encourage independent thinkers. We are business owners and we need to treat this like a business, okay? You need to believe in yourself that you have the power to seek and find the answers to problems when they arise. We're not going to run to somebody. I mean, if you have a major issue, run to me. We'll help you. Run to your sponsor. But really, a lot of the questions that are asked could easily be solved by looking at a folder, looking at a frequently asked question page, or looking at the website I created. Okay? All right, let me make sure we've gone over everything else. We went over Commission Engine. We went over the career plan. This is a copy of the career plan. I think that's done. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them below. Send me a message, and we're good. Okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this new designer training. Training for you. All right. Thanks, guys.